Welcome to News Get Pwned. That was the longest load screen. This is No Man's Sky 1.55. I've seen some improvements, but there are still a lot of, I'm just going to call them bugs. I'm going to start this whole thing off by giving myself a save. It seems like these saves help me more than they harm me, so I'm going to keep it up. If this is the first time you've ever watched News Get Pwned, I have been playing No Man's Sky for a while, about 700 hours total. This is not my first base build, but this is the first time I have actually built in a cavern structure that was naturally formed. I did not cut most of this, so I'm free from the problems of things growing back. For the most part, but I had to learn the hard way. Let me get my flashlight on here. The flashlight seems to have improved in brightness, and there's like a direct cone now. That's sort of a new nice effect that's happening now. There's a tattoo I accidentally put on the wall, so now I think I have to do more like Altamira caves or something. I found that if you actually place objects into the terraforming spaces that you want to be permanent, sort of see-through, it does help retain. It is not a perfect method. The other thing that I've noticed now is once I get within here, I can no longer access my guns. When I'm out here in this sort of like naturally occurring cavern space, that's when I have nothing but freedom to use all of my different types of weapons. I cannot obviously reach the end of the tunnel with the Terraformer though, so I'm going to show you guys how I actually found this cave first. This is a completely underground structure, and it was pretty by accident. I want to forewarn everybody here, I have invested some time and effort into my extra oxygen. I am no longer the gyroscopic, oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm no longer the gyroscopic traveler type character. I am now a Gek in true Geknik form. If you look at the screen over there, oh, not directing myself well here. I'm on this planet called Dostane. It's on the edge of the Euclid galaxy near the center. I'm contemplating a bunch of different aspects, but right now I want to sort of have this secret space and I want to have a public space. So I'll take you up to the public space here via the original tunnel. So this is how I originally found the cave, was I just dove into the water and found this hole in the sort of like the basic build structure of this lake here. And I really liked that. I really thought that that was a naturally occurring thing that I had to take advantage of. So if you get out on the top here, it's the entire base is contained within that mountain structure. You can begin to see some of my base aspects. There's the portable refiner, and I think if I get up closer, I'll show my character model here really quick. I am Leonardo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in space. I was pretty proud of myself on this. Let's give a good shout out from Leo. Yeah, Space Leo! Perfecto. Yeah. I've also invested a lot of nanites in my jetpack. So I have a pretty good distance that I can fly now. Right there where you see that mound, that should be my door. And I don't really know if it's worth cutting out anymore, because I like having it secret. That was kind of like the original intent. So now that I've got a lot of my build, I needed that door basically so I could do a lot of my building, but I'm now working through it. So there was a plan that I had. See how you sort of like, you can't really go any further up this hill? I had a window right here, a whole bank of windows. But as soon as I started building rooms in there, things started growing back. So I don't know if I would recommend building within a space that you create. I would always try to find a space that's naturally occurring. I've noticed that these loads, I need to sort of like slow down. Like, I don't know if you just recognize that this grass that just took a minute to load in, that seems to make sure my assets are actually here. I've noticed that there are some differences between save files, like doors and different ways that ladders, things that you need to access other rooms, they'll suddenly like not save, and it's almost like it only retained enough info from the previous save. So this is a test. This is I built this column. Actually, this is a very complicated object. I probably should have did a tutorial about it, and I'm thinking if I got anybody interested, I have one person watching, it looks like. I might do some tests out here on this open range, because I've noticed some things about building that I'd like to share with everybody. So this is my take on a landing pad, and I'm hoping people will show up here and land on this pad like this guy. It's working! Yes! All my hard work. Not for naught. I would like to add on this. I would like this to be the world's largest truck stop at the end of the galaxy. I think that would be pretty dope. I actually put, you can see up top there, there is actually a transponder. I don't know what these are called anymore. You can come and find me. There's my ship. Don't fuck with me. I do have an armada. I had a mission I had to go do, and I think I just lost it, but we'll figure that out some other time. Right now, we are going to have some build fun in the dojo. You can see I'm having a little bit of lag. That's definitely from this build. I have watched a few other videos. Oh, it must have been because he was taken off there. I've watched a few other streams from people, and they say that, I believe it was Mac for a Day, and he had a guest over. I can't remember what episode it was, so I'm sorry, guys. But they were talking about there was a 20,000 piece build limit. Okay, cool. So it seems this is not as bad. I have completely encapsulated my base within this cavern now. I did some terraforming around this, so I'm hoping that doesn't get messed up. It's pretty solid for the most part. This is my tower of carbon. This entire space is about 4 floors of straight carbon, but I'm going to stop on this first floor here. And these ladders are kind of cumbersome now. Okay, there we go. I put a door on this side so I could sort of just jump through. This is the top view. Previously when I loaded in, I was on the bottom of the base, but this is the top of the cavern. I've taken all of these domes as high as I can go. If I actually go through the tower of carbon here, I can go to that second floor down here. I can show you the top floor from this side. So if you come to that landing pad, you can definitely come in here, get a bunch of carbon. I'm slowly trying to fill these with one type of plant. So this obviously, this made my eyes bug out of my head. These plants now take 9 and 19 hours. I don't know if everybody noticed that, but this change has happened. I don't know. I don't feel like, if you go back in any of my old videos in 1.51 land, I don't feel like 9 hours was a number. 18 hours. 18 hours. I'm not going to see this plant grow until tomorrow. So that has changed drastically in this game. These window energy doors, I've heard if you build underwater, they will actually separate a space, non-water from water, so I do want to try that. I don't know if there's anything that I need to grow underwater. I think that would be fun to do. These ladders are assholes. It's really unpredictable as to, it's a super mixed bag. Let me see if I can demonstrate here. I'm pressing up, going over to this structures tab. Large rooms, no. I want doors and ladders. So dumb. Sorry guys, love this game, but hate this UI. So see that? See how it tipped from It would be lovely if I could just grow this right here. I'd love to put railing on a bunch of stuff. I wish I just had the ability to do anything. This little treadmill, that would be so much fun. No, I have to snap it onto a door. And I get 2 different pitches, but it's all up to the wheel. I have no idea. I don't direct it. It just chooses its own fate. So that happens. I ran out of space, and this is my tester for the time. I embedded this in rock. I will see if this organic rock stuff will happen like it did in my tunnel downstairs. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping that's part of these bigger fixes. In this cavern, you will see hazardous flora. I have a friend that has come to my base and had a lot of trouble with them, and I want to show you how to deal with them really quick. Maybe I'll hold this Thar controller up. So I'm gonna jetpack over there. I'm gonna start getting hurt by it. Nearby toxins. Oh God, where is it? Look at it. Do you see that? Hold square. It's now just oxygen for you. It's now feeding your food source. Yeah. So that's how you deal with these guys. You just get them, get the oxygen from them. And it disappears. They're no longer there. So there you go. Tip number 2, I guess. Let's see, who fucked with me? Come on! Where are you, Carbon Whip? Nowhere to be seen. Okay, moving along. The plants take a long time, and all of these structures are necessary. You're gonna need at least 1 refiner, if not more. I need this ionized cobalt to build the window doors and a various bunch of other stuff. So I'm constantly trying to think, what can I throw in here and keep going? It doesn't take very long, but it's worth it. They do give you a definite good mix of recipes that you can do. It seems like it's changing because not all the recipes will do anything, but if you get this sort of action, you can definitely turn that. I don't really want to turn that into that because I can get carbon anywhere. Let's try something a little more complicated. Let's see what this oxygen will do. The oxygen will output carbon. Inefficient burn. Okay, so that's dumb. Because I can breathe the oxygen. What can I do? I would love to find out if I could do something with pugnium. That crap is worthless. I got some pyrite, so I should probably go do that. Okay, I have ammonium. These things are interesting, these navigation data. I will show you how to use those in a minute here. Chromatic metal, man. Chromatic metal is where it's at for these plants. You gotta have all kind of chromatic metal to make any of these plants. These starship shields, can I do anything to those? No! Alright, that sucks. You get these from the missions, and if you've already completed the missions, you just sort of get double crap. Oh, I'm just gonna throw you away. I don't care about you right now. This guy over here, you remember our good old friend Signal Booster. Well, Signal Booster now does something completely different. Navigation data. This is what you get when you feed a mouse a cookie. There's 4 different aspects. I'm gonna look for an artifact because I want to see if I can find my planet's portal. Ooh. Signal detected right outside. I think I already know what that thing is, so I'm going to try again. I'm going to do navigation data. It'll also get rid of some of those chips. Let's do distress frequencies. distress right outside my house. Abandoned. There's so much garbage just right here. Let's see what else you got. It's lit. It's lit, Jay. I don't need the habitable outpost, but let's see how far away it is. Boom, boom. Minor settlement detected. I don't want to deal with any miners, sorry. You've seen enough. I'm going to show you the blueprint analyzer. I don't have any blueprints to analyze, so this is pointless, but here you go, just so you know. This is how you learn new stuff. I don't really care about the wood. I'm not really a wood guy. Maybe I can build a cabin in the woods later, but yeah, that's not really my jive. Right over here, I've built an entire thing full of Geknip, because I'm part of the Geknip gang, obviously. You know, Leonardo and the Geknip gang. There we go. Alright, let's go do some building tips now. Building is crazy. Building this little thing here was the easiest thing I did. And it was well worth it. I don't know why, but when you build one of these guys in your base system, you get a lot of good stuff now. I should definitely like sell 175 of these to a scientific component community, because I'll make half of what it's crazy economy garbage, so I can make some money on all of these things because I'm buying them for the cheap. I can buy cobalt here. I can throw it in the refinery, get ionized cobalt. I can do the same with ferrite dust. I can make that into pure ferrite. Sodium into sodium nitrate. Cobalt mirror, you can make some really cool stuff for your ship with that kind of stuff. Metal plating is good for these more complex objects like the trade nodule there on the wall. Ammonium is actually something that I needed to buy to build all the toxic plants. I'll show you upstairs. They're the mushroom plants. But I made this little ATM room. I wanted you to have privacy when you come shop at the Dr. Jones Dojo. The one thing I will warn everybody, if you're going to start a base, be careful where you put this base computer. You have a couple of options here, but the minute you put this damn thing down, this is where you load. This is everything to you, and it's the first thing that you put down. So consider that every time you warp in, you're going to be coming to this spot. I'll show you sort of some of the options you've got. So you can rename your base. You can upload your base to the servers. I guess that's so other people can find your base. You can delete your base if you want to, or you can just leave like I'm going to do here. I'm going to take you back upstairs. Here I've got frost crystals. See, my cavern is not weatherproof, but these domes are definitely weatherproof. I don't get hurt by any of the hot storms that come through here, so they're well worth building. The one problem I have here is the height. It's pretty daunting, so that's why I had to get my backpack, actually, my jetpack going. But this is where I'm going to tell you, I had an entire complex designed and thought out here, and I wanted it to come all the way down here. I cut all the way through this with about 6 across. So imagine these blocks that you can build here. And I put 5 of these across here. And it looks like it's working great, right? It looks like, well, looks like I'm running out of ferrite, so let me do that. It looks like, oh, I'm going to be fine. It cuts through there. Within a matter of saves, it's not even hours or days, it's the times that you save out. it's like the game heals itself. So anywhere that there was like a natural occurring rock, it's going to try and put it back to the source. So parts of these pieces up here are going to get reburied. I just kind of have a feeling. And I might have to excavate them. I do want to show you guys what happens to a base that gets submerged. Because the fate of my previous base, you may, if you're playing this game for the first time, this might not even happen for you. But if you played before and you did the base restore mission that they had, there's this weird tag that you get that's on a planet. You have no sort of decisions about it. You just sort of get a scan for it and you go to that base mission. Well, it gives you one option to restore your base there, and my base was really cool in the previous build, but it was completely submerged. It was completely subterranean. I only really had the upper node that was sticking above the ground, and the cool thing was the node sunk into the ground, so it really wasn't even above ground at all. Getting kind of laggy here. I'm going to give it a minute. I have marked the anomaly space of the FPL with an orange marker. So I got to find that first. There we go. I'm going to go up in the upper atmosphere to speed things up a little bit. Otherwise it's going to take about 4 minutes to get over there. So if I jump up here and jump into my top level. I like how this curves down into the location now. That's pretty sweet. I did do some excavating previously, and I removed some glass elements so I could rebuild my current base, because I don't really fully know how to build glass yet, so I cheated a little bit. All that's left, the remnants of the FPL, and if you look at some of my older videos, you can see how I built this structure in the 1.38 update. It's all here. It all exists, and the cool part is you can see on my radar's just going nuts there. You see that? Everywhere I look, I get one of those plants, but I don't see any plants here. Well, here's a clue for you. In those old videos, over here, this planet was on fire. So that was one cool thing, was, I don't know if this planet was, but wherever they told me to build this base, I think this is my old planet, which was a hellscape. But I was allowed to plant these solar vines. These guys right now are taking 21 hours. Christ on a crutch. The other day I collected them, they literally took their old time, which was long. These are the longest ones, but now they are definitely the longest ones. If you look right here in the ground, there's an entire another row of them. I think I gotta do my manipulator mode and dig them out here for you. So this is a pleasant surprise. I don't know how long this is going to last, but you know, this is an unfortunate thing that I will definitely take advantage of. It's spectacular. I am saddened that you can't do this and see these results anymore, but you can now come here and you can go digging in my garden. It's pretty great. I couldn't have asked for a better result. This is sort of like the coolest thing. First I had the tearing the ground, and I had the interdimensional portal, and now I have interdimensional garden that grows all these great vegetables that are still here. It's, yeah, this is a great outcome. But this is a cautionary tale. Everything grows back. I have excavated this entire space. These plants were all contained in giant glass domes, and now they are completely submerged in the bedrock. I'm very lucky they don't disappear, but anytime I come back here and I want to pick them again for cash or fun, oh, you can see sort of some of the old base. I might leave that just so I have an understanding of where I am. This was the seed vault. This is where I kept every type of plant. I'm currently rebuilding this right now, but I don't have the extensive resources that I need. They changed everything. All of the recipes from the old build no longer work. It is nice. I have this little feature here. It seems to be the same economy, but I do think that I buy different stuff here. Nope, same stuff, no. So yeah, that's what's going on. It's definitely super... No, it was different. That's interesting. It's not as good, maybe. I'll give you an overview of where this looks from the air. Do a comparison. It was a huge complex, and you can sort of know that, like, if the portal, or I'm sorry, if the landing pad and those solar vines are there, the entire complex existed here about 5-6 layers down. I dug all the way down to the bedrock of the planet, so I had this sort of curvature of the core that I couldn't penetrate past. So this is a pretty deep structure, and all those plants are still way underneath there. Maybe we can glitch through the map and see if they're underneath. No. Just going through the grass, everybody. Alright, let's go check out some other stuff. I'm gonna head back over... Actually, no. Let's finish up some of these missions. Get this question mark, this exclamation mark figured out here. I need a sip from my refreshing beverage. The neighborhood I'm in here has 6 planets on it. They're all pretty interesting and distinct. There's only about maybe 2 overlap planets, but they're sort of peaceful. They have a range of peace. This was like my favorite peace planet. What is this? So curious. Oh, it's my base. Well, let's go see what this is. This miner settlement. Miners, not miners. There we go. Abandoned building. Boom, baby. Oh, there's an artifact right there. Cool. Still collecting words. I love how small my Leonardo Geck is. Oh, this is one of those creepy, freaky ones. Don't really know what's going on here. This seems to be some result of the... Spoiler alert! I don't know if it's the spoiler alert, but it definitely looks like it could be the spoiler alert! I don't really have any idea. It's very vague. Usually there's something that hurts you, and it seems like I have avoided that. So let's just check out this console, see what it has to say. Corrupted terminal. Residual goop. I don't want to put it in my pocket, so I'm going to discard it. Discarded. Alright, let's check this out. Returning user identified. Terminal now active. Unlocking data log continuation for analysis. Where do the sentinels come from? No ships are ever seen arriving to deposit them, yet we know they have spatial drives and can appear on any planet. Do they build themselves from resources on the worlds that they infest? They are a mechanoid virus drawing on the host body to metastasize new matter. Korvax science speaks of metals and their makeup that should not exist in our age of the universe. No one has ever seen them built. They are simply here, as if the universe expresses them into existence. Analyze data log. Analyzing. I discover something coded deep inside the long-dead traveler's data log. Something has been left out that will aid me on my journey. 59 nanite clusters. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's 59. Nanites. Spoiler alert. I don't want to give it away. I want you to find it out. Grows wings before death. That's fantastic. I'm obviously looking at the notes discovered by Dr. Jones. Yeah. Grows wings before death. Does that really happen? Or is that just a description? I want that to happen. Oh my god. Is it your natural death, or is it when you actually die, like, by a gun? Like, if I shot you, would you grow wings? I think it's natural death. I think it's like molting. You won't talk to me. That's highly disappointing. Let's see if I put a light in his face. Hey! Wake up, grow wings! This is an ugly pig dinosaur. It's a pig lizard. Ugh, why can't I look at it? Guys, come on, give me... There we go. That's looking better. No. Never mind. Let's get out of this hellhole. Here's a tip from your friend Dr. Jones. Save often. This game is a cuckoo bananas. Ooh, and I see something interesting here. I know this is probably death for me, but I'm gonna poke the beagle. These humming eggs usually bring hot death with them. Spoiler alert! Alright, so... Yeah. I'm gonna just open them all. This is nice and safe. This is what a Gek would do. Long live Geknip Gang. Delicious albumin pearls. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this many albumin pearls. My inventory is so full. Filled to burst. Let's throw some garbage away by filling these up. Here we go. 6. 91. No more will go in there. How about you, boys? No. How about you? Yeah. No. Okay. This is all a clever way to show you all of the S-class mods your friend Dr. Jones has got. I don't mess with those. Well, I do. I have this C. I feel like I can't get rid of this one. It's kind of sucks. And this A, it's the advanced mining laser. Whatever. This is the waveform analysis unit. I don't know if we need this. I definitely needed this. Not that. This. Technology. Boom. Got all these slots filled, baby. Plutonium nozzles. 208%. 214%. 212%. I need to get rid of this one. Rocket boots. Garbage. Enabled. I hope it starts working soon. Jetpack tanks. 20%. I want to get rid of this one. But I don't know if I need it. They acted like I needed it when I downloaded or I deleted it previously. I'm going to fill you up. They being the robots that talk to me in this game. Since no one's here. I'm talking to myself. Make sure that you go and actually find the drop pods and fill out your cargo. And then you too can hoard a bunch of stuff that you need. See this chromatic metal? You need it. Navigation data? You need it. You need all this stuff. I haven't even really experienced what's going on here, but here we go. Nothing. What? Humming eggs have killed me in the past. This is the most boring death I've ever had. Bored to death. Well, I guess there's some sentinels coming. Maybe they'll get pissed off. Yeah, I should run. Weird. There you go. Albumin pearls are safe now. I thought it was danger, but it was not. This place was creepy, but didn't really provide any answers. I'm going to hail my ship here. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm running the wrong way. What's this? Nothing! Wait, have I scanned that? What are these? Whispering eggs. Oh, this might be it. What is this? Hi, Chihuahua. This is like a space testicles around some weird dude. Ship. I'm thinking about naming my ship here. Star-Lord has this ship named CITT. And I'm thinking about calling my ship that. But, alright, here we go, folks. Whispering eggs. Let's try it. Blaze Javelin. Blaze Javelin. Blaze Javelin. Whoa, yes. Take that, you bastards. Boom. I figured you out. You need the... Ah! I done died. We stared into the face of death, and death blinked first. Whatever that means. Bring me back, Rick Yancey. Space beverage. Swarm subsiding. Good to know. Alright, so I gotta go find my equipment. If you've never played this game, you lose all your dosh if you die. So, luckily, your old pal, Dr. Jones, was a smarty. And I did one of these guys. Boom, bam, bloom, baby! Now I gotta go... There's that... Oh, there's more of those testicle dudes. Oh, dude, they're everywhere. Now that I know what it is, holy crap. Alright. That be grave, traveler. This is what you need to do. You gotta come back here. Bingo, bango, bongo. Full of garbage again. That was fun. But now that I know what's going on with you jerks, I'm gonna try a little different risky gamble here. It's a principle of the thing, you know? Here we go. Alright, alright. Yeah! Alright, I gotta come back for a pass. Let's see. Alright, I gotta remember the trigger does not shoot, it's the X. You know, this is probably better in this view. I like the ominous music bleeds through to my cabin. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's take another pass through here. You can do this on some of the bigger sentinels too if you're having trouble with that kind of crap. But yeah, this works pretty well if you can gain a target. Let's see what a rocket launcher does. I'll go up a little higher. Alright, let's wait till we see the whites of their eyes. Of their dead, hungry eyes. I don't see them anywhere. Whoa! Crazy collisions. That did something. Alright. How about ye ol' phasey beam? Nope, not really. This guy does well. I think you have to address them on foot, though. What are those pink things? Oh, it's just a stone, I guess? Whoa! That hole came out of nowhere. That's cool. What is all this? Nothing? Ugh! Why did it render all weird? That sucks. Alright, let's check out. We got a pretty good distance here. Let's get back to the base. You see that, right? Super weird. I guess that's just how it obscures. Get rid of that custom marker. Oh, cool. I don't have to get out of the atmosphere to this? Oh, now I do. It's just giving me some false hope. Trading post detected. Ah, a ruin. It's ruined. Alright. This looks like a good old Gek ruin. Oh, the first spawn. They aren't afraid of falling to their death. When you go up high into the air. Oh, my jetpack is way too. Oh, these are tight. I really like these. I think this is. No, it's not. There's some of these that you have to dig underneath to find the structure. Those are pretty sweet. I do like those missions. I don't really know what you call them. This is a Corvax building, but it's got that sort of like Gek architecture to it. I mean, truth be told, I don't know what Gek architecture means. Because it's real sort of loosey-goosey. Oh, I knew it. There was a hole in there. Oop. Nothing in there. Just a bunch of empty bullshit. Uh-oh. Well, I'm going to leave you guys with that. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Noobs Get Pwned. Trying to get things done. Building in the dojo. If you're playing in the Euclid Galaxy, still come visit. I look like a little Ninja Turtle. I would love to play with y'all. Look, we're so handsome together. Good boy. Where are you? Oh. Yeah. Good boy. Oh. Alright, guy. Like, subscribe. Do all that jazz. I'm sure there's one person that used to be watching. I have 19 subscribers, so things are going great. Have a great night, everybody.